Good morning. I've had some inquiries as to how I'm then living when I'm out here, waiting for our own home to be ready. And I thought I'll just give you a little quick tour on the life with my family-in-law. As I'm standing right here, that is our recreational area. That's an elevated platform on which we sit and we eat. Well, at least that's where I'm sitting and eating because I like the fresh air. This is where we got all the laundry hanging when we've done that, and that's my favorite, my wife's favorite spot, the hammock. She really loves that. And yeah, and here we got the chickens, and behind there's a shelter there for the cows, and we got the cows right over there as well. I don't know, they got like 10-15 cows here, I think, somewhere around that. I haven't counted them. And my beloved kayak is safely tucked away up here under the roof under cover. And here's my kayak trailer. Anyway, let's go take a look at the kitchen. This is where most of the food is made, right here. And here's my wife preparing a little bit of fire to make some chicken liver for me with some vegetables. And well, here we got all the cooking utensils, and well, this here is rainwater, and basically just use that to clean our feet and stuff like that. Maybe clean out a little bit of the vegetables. And so in here we got the kitchen. It's a real kitchen, and this is where they actually sit and eat very often. And they just roll out a mat here on the floor, and then they sit here and eat. And so here we got a few utensils and various things for cooking. A couple of refrigerators, and electric appliances is not really something they got a lot of. And we got a single small gas stove over there. So every now and then that is used to heat up things, but mostly this is the option when it comes to cooking. Here we go a little bit further. Well, these big clay containers was back in the days run off from the roof and down in here, and then that was the drinking water. But a few years ago they stopped doing that, so that's no longer the thing. Let's go in here. I hope the camera can see it in the dark, but this is by the way, the toilet and bathroom we got there. So that's a separation. If it does pour down, there will be a little bit of getting wet when you're gonna go out there in the night. But let's just take a look here. Here is the area we do the dishes. So basically just put it there, and then you got the clean water. And clean water, it's not rainwater. Oh, actually it's probably a combination, but it is coming from the water tank, and the water tank is right up there. That's where we get the water from. And so here we got a small déjà vu to my childhood. When I was 7 years old, we moved to a very isolated house in the southeastern part of Denmark. And I remember as a kid, we were lined up with a bathtub similar to this one, and then we were three of us, and we had bowls in different sizes, me being the oldest one, the big bowl, and then my brother a smaller bowl, and my sister a smaller bowl, and again. And then we were doing our everyday cleaning tours. And that was cold, because that was also the same thing. We had to walk from the house outside to get to the bathroom. And in winter and in rain and snow, that was really cold, and so we got that covered. But anyway, this is the toilet. So we are not having a proper shower like we were used to. We do have this little baby here, and then we just basically scoop up water, and then we use that. And I can tell you, this water is not warm. It's not ice cold, but it's not warm. It does take my breath away still. And we got a washing machine. So yeah, that's it. If we just move into the home, then we get in here, and this is actually their originally their kind of dressing room. It's just a fairly big room We got all their night linens. They got small mirrors here for doing the beauty thing. We got another mirror here, and then they got all their clothes for changing. Everything is in here. So that's the room we have borrowed for the time being. We got a refrigerator here, and I got my small workstation here where I can make my videos for you guys. And then behind of that we have the mosquito net, and that's where we're sleeping on a mattress with a little bit of a drawer there, so we have our clothes. So that's our home for the next couple of months, and I really like it. It is good. If we continue a little bit further, no doors here, mark you that. We come into the big room. It's a bit dark, I know that. There's a small room there where some family members are sleeping. We got a couch here that another family member is sleeping, and just put over mosquito nets and put on the beddings and all that, and then it's good for the night. Once wake up, pull it all together and back in. And all the mess you see here, that is basically our mess from our old home that we are now waiting to put into our new home when that gets to it. My bicycle is here. Sometimes when it's really pouring down, they pull all the motorbikes in here as well through that very big door. Our washing machines. That's the only place that there's actually a window. The rest is just wooden shutters, so close it up. But as you can see, there's also open room here up here, so it's a totally open room, very good ventilated. Now if we walk a bit further, it's a wonderful social area really. Then we got what used to be the garage is now another lengthy room here. That's their TV room, so they'll sit here, so they can also do some fixing of motorbikes here. But this is where they sit and enjoy the TV in the evening if they really want to. But in these days, all the kids that just love to be on their phones, so not much of that. We go out here. My dog is getting climatized by now, and we'll just give you a little tour out in front. This is one of the kids. She loves to sleep in there. Back in the days, that was her dad's who already slept there, because she liked to be a little bit more isolated from all the noise in the house. I can't blame them. I've got something to adapt to there as well. And this is just a small social area out in the front. Meet and greet people for chit chat in the evening. And so we are now out at the very front of the house. So yeah, this is where we live, and that is where we're going to live for the next couple of months until our own home is ready to be used. And I have to be honest, it's way more social than I normally am accustomed to, and I can do that because I know it's a temporary time, but I can also feel I have to remind myself it's temporary, and I have to remind myself that it serves a good purpose, because you wake up in the morning because there are people around you, and you go to bed at night because there are people around you. That is not something I'm used to, but it is what it is, and in general terms I don't have too many problems because it's nice people. Yeah, I just thought I wanted to give you a little tour as to how people are living out here in Isaan, and I'm just saying everybody lives like this, but this is definitely the upper end. They got proper tiling in the house, and they got lots of space. People live very differently out here, that's for sure. So until next time, get out there and explore.